last time Germany hosted a major men's competition, you scored the opening goal of the tournament in the 6th minute against Costa Rica. What are your memories of that competition?
A tournament like this in your home country is special, and also to score the first goal in your home town, in the city where I live, it was an amazing feeling.
How will this Euros be different to other competitions that have been held in Germany?
Yeah, we are in a different time, and now we have a little bit problems in Europe also. So I think we want to celebrate a big festival in Germany, in the heart of Europe, and also to celebrate our European cohesion. I think it's important nowadays to have a new we feeling.
You are here today to witness the launch of the mascot for the UEFA Euro 2024. What did you think of the mascot? What do you think of its campaign, Make Moves?
It's very important for children to move, to live healthy. I think it's very important, and a beer is a happy animal, and I think it's great to see the smiling faces of the children.
And why do you think it's important to get children active in 2023 and in the lead up to 2024?
Of course, because now in today's digital age, I think it's important to bring the children out, to move the children. It's very important, and it's important to have fun, to also to act with teammates or with other team mates in their age. It's very important.
You mentioned the digital age. Now, obviously, this mascot is going to live in the physical world and the digital world. It's going to be on YouTube, on Roblox. What do you think of that part of the campaign?
That's great. That's great, because most of the time the children are in another world, so in the digital world, and it's important to get them out also from this digital and to move, to bring them in a movement.
What is the first UEFA Euro that you remember witnessing, watching, being a part of?
The first Euro was 1992, in Sweden. The final was Denmark against Germany, and after the World Cup in 1990, Germany won, and in 1992 they reached the final, so inspired me this German team.
You saw the mascot on the screen show off its skills. Where do you think it can play on the pitch?
Oh, I don't know. It's a difficult question. So maybe in the midfield, I think, as a playmaker.
And finally, growing up, did you have a teddy bear? And if so, what was its name?
Of course, it was an easy name. So Teddy. Only Teddy was his name, and he was my first friend, I think.
Great, thank you.
So you're welcome.
For the atmosphere in a host country, it's very important that the hosting team is also stays long in the tournament, and that's what I hope for the men's team in the next year.
And can you tell me what the differences are between the mascot that was back in 2011 and the mascot for next year's UEFA Euro 2024?
Well, before I had to check what was the name of the mascot, and it was Kala Kick. And I don't have too much memories about that, but I think now with the new mascot, it sends also a message, and I think this is important because with sport, you can teach things like self-confidence. Kids get fit. They learn how to behave in a team. So team spirit is very important. And through Euro and through football, you can use this to bring this message to the children. And if a mascot like this do it in such a great way like it is, so it's fine. And I think it works like we see. Yeah.
And you have a young daughter. How do you think she will receive the mascot and its campaign?
Well, I think she will ask a lot of questions, and she will be very interested in it. And I will see it tonight when I come home and tell her about my day.
And why do you think it's important with the mascot's Make Moves campaign? Why do you think it's important to reach children where they are?
Yeah, I think it's what I just said, that through football and through sport you can involve the children in this topic, and to make them build their future by learning those skills through football, like respect, tolerance, fair play, and I think this is quite important. And if it's in such a smart way, like with a mascot, then I think it's a good way to use it.
Perfect. So you played in the 2001 UEFA Women's Championship in Germany, and now there's another major tournament taking place in your home country next year. Can you tell us what the impact major tournaments like this make to the country?
First of all, soccer, football integrates people, unites people, and every major tournament also. So it is going to have a great impact on the society, on our city, since we're hosting it, on Germany for sure. And so it will have a great impact because there's a message that you always send. And here it's the best, it's the children.
And how do you think the tournament itself, the Euro 2024, will be different from other tournaments that have been held here?
Every tournament writes its own history. I mean, it's like a new chapter, and the UEFA is always giving it one step higher. So it's always something where you know it's a better competition. We will see great games, the atmosphere, and it will have an impact on Europe, but I would also say in the world.
When you started playing football at 4 years old, what drew you to the sport? What do you think kept you there?
Yeah, well, I would say there are two aspects. First of all, love what you do, have a dream. And you know, as a child you have role models. So I've watched football players, and that made me start playing football. And then second is love comes with passion. So I had success out of playing football, not my titles. I mean, we had a lot as a team. It is more about self-confidence, social skills. These are things, self-esteem grows, and it's so much more that football gives you. So that made me stay with football and stick with it. I mean, nothing motivates more than success.
And you mentioned there about success. Why do you think it's important for us to inspire this next generation to be successful, to take up sport, and to reach for the stars and try and achieve their own personal goals?
Well, you know, we get inspired by people. Kids do. So we want their healthiness. We want 10 million, at least, children to be active. And it is something that should happen. I mean, it's all about being digital, and those kids don't really move much anymore. So we're trying over the digital side to get them active, but also to learn something. And that's what we're trying with this campaign. And the mascot, I mean, it's just great.
And you mentioned the digital element there. What do you think of the fact that the mascot will be on channels that children are using, like Roblox and YouTube?
That's the new generation, and I think that's the best way to get them excited and to try things out, to learn, and also to inspire them that football, and I don't want to offend anyone, but football is the greatest sport.